Yeah, there's a few ideas for for the products in the future, and again, like this is really, if you think about Amazon, then Amazon, the worst or kind of difficult on Amazon, the business is difficult on Amazon if you are standing on the same level with Chinese, meaning that your customization is only your box, or maybe just a one little extra little item there, and it's always like risky to have that because Chinese can kick you off with the price, and people are price sensitive. Let's talk about just factors that affect profit, some type of buyers and spenders, how less is more, and value and price and branding. So, of course, shipping costs is one way how to increase profits, and how to say it, like if you have a good selling product or you have product already that you want to keep, then one option is find, okay, can I manufacture that same product in somewhere closer, like instead of China, maybe you can manufacture it in Mexico. They call it close sourcing. One other option you can, because shipping costs can be really heavy. One more option is that Amazon inventory levels, like limits. We have right now, I'm telling you, I lost probably hundreds of thousands on stupid inventory mistakes. Because we just sent too much products in too much products on Amazon, then the price went down or get bad reviews, and then you're stuck with these products. Even right now, I have one product with 10,000 units that doesn't sell. I'm paying like 1,500 a month or something, which is basically the inventory costs eat most of the profits from the product because it doesn't sell either. So big problem. Now with this product, actually, what I'm doing is exactly that. I don't have much budget. I mean, like I have maybe $200, $300 per month to spend on ads. So at the beginning, I started a lot of ads. So of course, what happens is that if you start a lot of ads, then you pay a lot of clicks, But why don't you just spend? You need to spend that. If you have tight budget or you don't make many sales, then you better use that money wisely. You want to use the money in the highest converting, cheapest keywords, or highest converting and return on ROAS, highest ROAS and highest conversion keyword. You can also get some sort of storage solutions. Sometimes when you're not sure about your product, when you order a lot of units from China, then one thing I also recommend is to just send something like 100 units or something to Amazon.com. Don't send anything else from China. If Amazon.com doesn't work, then go and send 100 to Canada. Or if Canada doesn't work, go send you 100 units to Germany, or you can do all of them at once. Right now, I see Australia is working really well for us. I mean, like products that on Amazon.com are completely unprofitable. The price has gone down. On Amazon Australia, they just sell, make profits, no problem. They're not selling a lot, but there's no hassle either. So whenever you have doubts on your product, then it's better to start with the lower inventory amount. And just try off different countries. Some things that you can do for affect profit is to check the materials. I know one guy, there was a story with this one guy who, the way he outcompeted the competition was that he went to China and he was selling like backpacks, and he was basically looking how the backpack was manufactured, and he downgraded the backpack, and basically he just eliminated unnecessary things that were actually not necessary, so he could sell the same popular bag on Amazon with so much cheaper price. And so this was his tactic, how to increase profits. One way to increase profits, of course, is to, if you speak about certain products, for example, skincare products can be some of the products are produced in certain countries, like India is really good for certain materials. Vietnam is good for certain materials. Like if you think about this, like then certain countries produce a lot of raw materials. So if you always think about that, like if your product is, what is it made from, and if you can go to that country that contains most of that materials, then it's most likely much cheaper, so much cheaper. Yeah, lead time. We talked about that a lot. Sometimes you will make yourself a favor by, even if you have a bulky product, you send it to Amazon just a little amount, let's say 10, 15, 20 units only, especially when you're not so sure about the quality also, because you kind of want to test the market quickly as possible. And if you have a high lead time as well, then the worst thing that happened to you is that you have a lot of units on stock on Amazon and you're not getting any sales, and your ads are too expensive on, and yeah. I personally think it's better to go out of stock than pay long-term storage fees. And then of course there's three types of buyers, and like some of the people are like, unfortunately, the price is more and more important every year on Amazon. Amazon is really price-driven market, and like I said, if it's difficult to customize, then it's difficult to shine out, and it's difficult to ask a higher price. And so think about that. So some people are really, they hate spending, and so cheap is always what they want. Some people are, spending, they just want a good price for the good value, and some people just don't care. They just love purchase, whatever they like, they just, okay, I like it, let me buy it. And so we want to kind of spend time on kind of, you can't win the price war with Chinese. I mean, you just can't do that. And so when you enter the market on Amazon, it's always the question, okay, so what should the main image should be, and what should my offer should be? Now, Riho, in your case, for example, if you already have like certain organic sales are coming in, then one thing you can do is lower the price, right? Do this my Amazon guy pricing strategy, which is basically means that you lower the price 50%, and then since you're super cheap, this 50% will improve your rankings on these areas where you already have rankings, right? And now you start increasing the price 10% every week. So in week number 5, you will be back to normal. But in order to get certain organic ranks, right? So you need to advertise. You still need to pay to the ads and get somewhere some sort of traction in order to get somewhere some sort of visibility. And like I said, for my product, which I don't have a good listing right now, it's a wood product. It's $70 product. I just started this one keyword only, and now I'm there. I'm on the first page. I have organic sales. Now I can, if my other keyword ads, by the way, they were expensive. Now I have two options. I either start advertising more. I put one more keyword in. Let's say, let's start buying more information and more information. And every week I can put one more keyword in, one more keyword in, one more keyword in the ads. Or I can go in, okay, so all the keywords are super expensive. I cannot advertise them. I'm already on first page on one keyword. That's cool. Let's go half a price. Let's go cut off the price, 50%. I have a lot of stock. If you have, okay, let's see what's going to happen, right? And then start raising the price 10% every week. Keyword research. That's actually
sorry.
Yeah.
Victor, can you describe this approach? For example, you have tried to launch a new product and you want to focus only very few keywords. What is exactly your plan for these, let's say, up to 5 keywords? How aggressive you are? What let's say click per cost of the click is about 1.5 usually. What do you do then to be there on top?
Well, I would try to put some keywords in which have, okay, I would choose my root keywords. Basically, what are the different roots, right? So root means that they're kind of like a pretty hefty keywords, right? Maybe root, maybe a little bit longer version, but 5 different roots. If there is 5 different roots, right? Maybe it's 3 different roots. Maybe you have 3 different roots, right? So, and then run exact matches on them and see. First, my first problem is to validate the listing health and profitability and the conversion rate, right? So, am I converting or not, right? Because what's the point spending a lot of money in the ads if you're not converting well? If your listing is really not, I mean, you can do that, of course. Maybe you can, most likely you can find the keyword that may be working for you, but if I don't get exact matches is the best way to control your money. So if I can find from these 5 exact match keywords the best one, then my question is, okay, what are the variations of that best one? If I will find from the 5 keywords, maybe the one that already is break even for me, it works, it's break even, it's cool, it works, no problem. It's actually like the click price is so low, but it's still making me sales, it works, then that's really good. Let's make the same keyword into phrase and broad. So I put the exact match keyword into phrase and broad and shut down everything else. So I'm spending only that highest conversion return on ad spend area. And the broad will start finding me more longer tails and, phrase, same thing, and just spend on that one keyword only. And then when I finally see that, okay, I'm already ranking somewhere, and all the rest of the keywords, I don't want to go in and waste money on dumping on the ads, then one strategy you could do is just lower the price 50% and start raising the price every week, 10%, and see what happens. Like what happens. Yeah, just spending money is not nice if nothing happens. Difficult decisions, but the question always is like, how can I spend less to get more data? And maybe you will find out that, okay, this price is just simply too much, right? But with other price, it actually somehow starts to sell really nicely. And then you see, okay, the other price is really, okay, with the other price, my ACOS is 10%. Now, with the scaling insights, you can set the target ACOS 10%, and now it automatically cuts the bids towards the 10% ACOS. With low selling products, I'm not putting a lot of keywords in at the beginning. I'm just putting like maybe every week I put 1-2 more if budget allows, if money allows. But it's better to spend, if you have $100 budget per month, then it's better to spend that $100 on 1-2 keywords than on 100 keywords, right? On 100 keywords, you get no sales, but if you spend it on 2 keywords that are actually making you sales, then these sales are actually increasing your organic rank, right? I don't know, does it make any sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and actually keyword research is, from the data dive, is probably one of the best places to look into, because you could also maybe, actually this is really good. That's what I always tell, Amazon business is like 60 to 70% thinking and 20 to 30% acting, you kind of need to be able to think and analyze, right? So data dive actually can give you also like low competitive keywords. So one option is to just start dumping put exact matches first, see which one starts working, which one is working well, how many you need to put. Well, calculate yourself. Every click will cost you. How much time you want to wait? If you have $100, you want to wait. You put 10 keywords in. Now you need to wait, I don't know, many months maybe. But if you have $100 and you put 2 keywords in, maybe you can get the data really quickly and then move on from these keywords, or just find that profitable cost per click for you. And now start adding more, because the first ones are breaking even, they're making break-even sales. Let's put more next keyword in now. Boom. Let's start wasting money at the beginning, and then find that cost per click, which is breaks me even. The cost per click is connected to your conversion rate. Like the better your listing is, the higher cost per click you can pay, because the less that it converts faster, right? And the data dive is actually one place that if you have a completely new product and you don't know, then this is one way to kind of like find keywords that maybe are not super competitive and start from there. And again, like track your niche. This is pretty basic and obvious. And but with Helium 10, there's a niche tracker. There's also a way to find data from there. And again, like Cerebro of your competitor, Cerebro can also give you, you can put 10, 15 competitors to Cerebro and see from there lowest hanging fruits for the ads. That's also one option to kind of like start from there. This is just like something that sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. It just, you know, that's so this is how Amazon is. It all depends on so many different factors. And yeah, I believe when it comes to the price and the product, then it's usually two options, right? Now, for example, Riho, like if a product is not really, it's difficult to advertise, right? Now you have two options, right? You either find these cost per clicks which will break you even, maybe take you a lot of time, or then you will just go to you start advertising less, but you will go with the lower price, so the organic you can outcompete others with price with lower profits. But if it takes off, then by time you can improve listing, but you don't advertise so much. You're using the price to rank. But yeah, it's better to sell higher price points, higher price products, than a lot of products with low profit. Actually, the USA has been really difficult for doing profits in USA is super difficult compared to doing profits in Australia or Canada, at least for me. In Canada, Australia, it's just no problem. Profits are just there, and that's it. Some products even have 50% profit margin, and it's just they work. We even have bestseller badges, no problem. It's just incredible. I don't know, so weird. And yeah, so actually, this is one thing I just put here because it's so funny that there are TikTok. If you kind of find trends, like some sort of trends, if you figure out like how to measure trends, and especially in TikTok, I see a lot of products that I started seeing. Okay, this something like, oh really, one person is talking, a second person is talking, that constantly jumps in, maybe because of the algorithm, right? But when I go to Amazon, then also I see that they kind of went up. I don't know, somehow the social media does affect more and more products. Yeah, this is what we talked about, value and price, right? Because people don't mind to pay a little bit higher price. The question is like, how do you provide value, right? Like now the question is like, is your product really, you kind of need to do something different than others are doing, like competitors are doing, right? And if something doesn't work at all, if you haven't already 20 clicks on your 5 main keyword phrases, and all of them show like a conversion rate really low, then you can always just do a little pause and just revamp the listing completely to something different. Especially when your conversion is less below 5%. You can ramp up to completely something different. You don't need to play around, unless if your product price is not really bad, or reviews are not really bad. And sometimes it's like ebooks is really way to give educational content about the product. Like if like there's a saying that, did you know that? Like, did you know that? And you finish the sentence. Like if you can somehow surprise people with educational content about your product, or helping them educationally to make the right decision about the product. Let's say there's many people selling the same product as you sell, then you help them to make the right decision, which one or which type of this product is best for them. Not trying to praise yourself, but kind of educating them. Or second option is that you can put like, selling kitchen stuff and put the cookbook into it. And nowadays, remember that you always need to look your product value from the Amazon app. This Amazon app. This is one of the most important things. And I'm again, like, I learned this in a hard way. and I lost some products, and I later checked them from the mobile phone in the Amazon app, and the images on the listing no one even sees them unless they scroll left, right. But people don't scroll left to right; they scroll up and down, right? So check your product from the Amazon app, and how does it look like, right? Is it good? Because maybe it's completely something that most of the people, they don't buy using computer anymore. They buy from using phone. More than half. And by the way, did you do? I also tried out this Amazon Video Creator.
Yes, we did. Yeah. But it's very basic, and I do not know right now. Is it like working for us or against us? Mm-hmm. But actually, it's good if you have good images and good well-worded benefits. For example, it's very quickly you can do and differentiate, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, there for branded these goods, you have also option for display ads to use even artificial intelligence. If you have one product, yeah, they offer opportunity to create backgrounds to these images.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is like sponsored display, this advertisements section. I have not used this, but this is an option to create this media and use it on your listing later.
Because I know that if you have brands, by the way, brand story. Speaking about brand story, right now is a beautiful time to make a Christmas brand story. It's like an incredible time to do a Christmas brand story. And yeah, what else? So people don't. Okay, so if you have brand story, you can apply for Premium Plus content. If you have done five basic EBCs, A plus contents done, and all your listings have this, what was it? Brand story, then you can apply for a Premium Plus brand. Then actually they give you Premium Plus access, which means that you can put video to your EBC, big video there. And since no one, people want quick info, like something 15 to 30 seconds, right? And so actually I need to test it out myself. What happens if I will do like, did you know that? Like that type of video. Did you know that? La la la, 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 la la la. Done. And put just images there. And someone talks. So let's see what works out. So yeah, this type of video I can put. And yeah, so frequently both together is also one option to, well, you know that already, right? So when you create a listing, that this is the place where you can see the things you can connect to your next version if you want to create next version.